welcome to Protact channel. This is Samantha. We will start our live right now. So please keep following. We will talk about some more details for you today. Thanks for your visiting. Hi, this is Samantha. 看那么多，好吗？OK， 那我们就开始吧。这边你也开了，我就开了啊。OK。
Hi everyone, this is Candice. Nice to see you here.
Hi, this is Samantha. Hope you have a nice weekend.
Yes, and today is a special live show about the mini jumper. We collect some common situations and feedback from the clients, and we will give you some solutions and answers online today. And now amid the purchase spring season, this week can help you know the machines well, and we already bought our machines. That would be great. You could not miss it. And for the first part is some problems we will meet in the daily usage and will be introduced by Samantha. And for the next part is some feedback from the clients, and I will introduce you later. So now it's Samantha's showtime. Welcome.
Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome freshers from Alibaba Facebook and YouTube channel. And this is Samantha, and this is Protact Live, and this is Protact channel. And today I'm going to talk about some common issues for mini dumper usage maintenance. I think, and some of you will be familiar with our last lives, and during the several days ago, we talked about some mini dumper tracked version and the power barrel, also with the electric power tools, the different kinds of TP collections production. So, and you may have some clear views about what we are doing and what we produce a lot, and also with top sales collections into the different areas. So I think, and also at the same time, and you will know some of the sales promotions for from TP and during the last lives. And we have some of the sales promotions on Power Barrel QTP 300N, and also with the electric wheel barrel QTP 150E. And this activity is still available, so hope to get your inquiry as soon as possible. And as myself and members of Protact, we are ready to be at the service. Now let's get started to move on today's live. And as mini dumper, and no matter the manual taping or hydraulic taping or self-loading you have purchased, the most important part we should pay attention on that is engine. And some of you will be asked what brand we use. For TP collections, we use famous brands such as Longxing, British Stratton, Honda for the gasoline type. And although there are after-service agents in the local area, and we would like to share some different simple and easy way for your own fix. Maybe you will have some problems in your daily usage. So the first thing that is engine oil. Some of you will be asking me and how to check that. Yes, and when you got the dumper and please open the engine cap, and there is a clear rule line to show you the engine capacity. Then after that, and you will know it is empty or full. And after several days or every week, we advise you to check it every week after your usage. It will be supplied for the better usage and in your daily life. And after that, and some of you will be purchased some engine with manual taping, some will be with electric. And how to start the different engines into the different conditions. If you want to start a cold engine, please make sure the choke lever into the closed position. If you want to remote start the warm engine, please make the choke lever into the closed position. And for these two options, I think, and you will have a good start for your usage. And then let's move on to the adjustment on the clutch. And there are clutch cape, direction cape, brake cape, and also with the accessory capes on the mini dumper. And then for these different capes, that is related to the gearbox versions, rubber tracked or power barrel. And during your different usage, the capes will be loosened, and the width become wider, so it is hard for you to turn to do the direction capes or maybe some other functions on damper. And for now, we advise you to use the clockwise with 10 millimeter wrench and to loosen or tighten the jam nuts. Then make the capes into the direct positions and for the 10 millimeters clockwise wrench. And after that, I think and you will fix the cape into the one direct position to make the damper and in a good usage. And after that, maybe the problem is still there. It can't for you to make the first forward to second or maybe to the third or maybe just from the reverse function and go back to the forward. Then and please take the tips and following and loosen or tighten the clockwise and with 12 millimeters wrench and to make sure it keeps into the direction positions on the damper. And then please loosen or tighten the clockwise with your wrench as 10 millimeters to make sure it keeps with the jam nuts into that the position. And after this, I think the directions or clutch and just into the same errors and at the beginning of the shipment. So I think and for the adjustment on clutch or capes and all the detail of the process, and we have showed that into the instruction book. I think it only takes a few minutes for you to read that. You will know how to fix it well. And then for the next part, I will talk about some lubrications. And generally like to lubricate for all the machines that will be finished at our factory. And if there is no exactly performance for leakage or some other evidence to show you, you need to check these parts. And normally it should be Protact after the every 50 hours. And I think and for all of you, the 2050, the 25 hours usage and will be in frequency usage the condition. And after the first 25 usage hours, and please check the lubrications first. And that is means and you need to refresh all the oils at one time. And for the gearbox, and you may consider that much more about the lubrications. We have already added the oil into that and also sealed that well before shipment. And then from us, and we don't advise you to check it every time. And normally it should be add some fresh oil into that after the one season or maybe 50 hours the operating usage. And when you find that and there is no oil leaking and no oil flows out from the gearbox, it means you should add some oil into that. The gear oil we recommended that is GL5, GL6, also with the SAE80W plus 90 is recommended for the rubber tract version and which mounted with the gearbox. And after that, I think for these three main parts on the mini dumper, you will face these common problems and frequently and in your different usage. Then I want to talk about the rubber track. And it is belong to the 12-month warranty. And I think the quality is the first thing and for us to supply this kind of the construction equipment to you guys. And so I make the rubber track into the fourth part. And the first one I want to talk about that is the tightening. And and during your frequency usage and into the all different terrain vehicles and the rubber track will be loosened. And after that, and you will see the drive wheels will be out from the rubber track, the housing, and that will be make the bottom plate and into the broken damage of that and will be results. And so please make sure they dumper into a platform or with the pavement or make some support rod and just rotate it to make that into the platform or pavement areas. And then use the nut A, and because I couldn't show you the process and there is the different the ladders on the rubber track and also different frame. So and we marked that way as lock nut A, and you did lock nut A to be that loosen, and just to make the rubber tract and into the position directions, then to make sure and also to tighten the lock nut B in the correct direction. Then for now, and you will tighten it. And if you want to check and whether it tightness meet your requirements or not, and please check the knot A as instruction book showed. And after this, I think the tightening will be fixed. And the next one, I will talk about the replacement. During the different usage conditions of mini dumper, the rubber track must be loosened after a long period. So, and also, it should be kept in a platform or smooth compact ground and to make the dumper and out of the hooper. And now please take the hooper away from the dumper, and you will see the bottom frames and just show you, and with the driving wheel, sporting wheel, and also with different lock nuts in the different areas. And after that, and you should be pay attention on that. That is the first step to loosen the lock nut A, as I mentioned before, and the replacing, also with the tightening, and to make sure the lock nut B into the right direction. And after that, the rubber tract will be loosened, and you can remove all of that and to change a new one into that. Then just to do the same process as I said before, and to make the new rubber tract to match with the bottom structure very well. So, and after this, the rubber tract replacing and tightening, you will be fixed. I think all the 5 parts for the mini dumper common problems, and that will be happened frequently and in your daily usage. And maybe you are the buyers at the importer, or maybe you are the buyers at the wholesales. I think, and for this simple and easy way that should be learned by yourselves, it is really helpful for all the buyers. And then I will talk about some the mini dumper storage. And I think, and some of you will be using that frequently and during the period, and some of you will be not. And if the mini dumper is not used for long period and more than 30 days, I think you should be make the engine oil empty out of the engine. And because it could be spill or MTBE resulted on the engine if there is kept a lot of the engine oils and for such a long time. And for this kind of the way that could be supported the engine in a good use life and in your daily work. And also, you may ask me and how to do that. So please open the engine cap and you will see and how much engine oil in that. And if you just fresh some the oil into that, please make the engine running until it stops. That means and it's running out and all of oil just filled out. That will be better. And some of you will be requesting, and what should I add some of the oils into that to keep for several days? That's okay. And you need to refresh all the engine oils, and after your first usage, that will be protect the engine and out of the drumming forming. So I think that will be supported your daily usage. And from all the above, the different tips I mentioned, I think you will have a clear views on the mini dumper usage maintenance. And some of you will face these problems, and some that will be not. And to be honest, this all the proof or all the tips and that we collected by our partners and also with different areas customers. They give us some good feedbacks and also supply some evidence to let us know, and some parts or some spare parts that will be easily broken, or some different functions will happen, what problems in the different usage. So, and we are open-minded to accept some different voice from you. And to be honest, this is the common usage that we normally face too. And maybe there will be some more freshers will happen in one day or maybe in the future. If it happens, don't worry, and please get back to us, and we will check it for you. And our engineer teams is ready to be at your service. So for now, and I want to share one more case for your reference. And we have 3 versions on the wheel dumper. All is chain drive and 4+4, and there is the connection parts and in the chain. So and during the several selling experience, there is no any broken parts on that. So we don't supply anything of that. And but it happened several days ago, and one of our American customers bought the wheel dumper with 500 kilograms load capacity. And so when they did that into some of the wet and the dirty field, the chain was broken and just at the first time. So, and the customer supplied us the broken details such as pictures and videos. We let our engineer team to check the details on that, and now we supply all the chain connections parts for all the wheel drive, for all the wheel dumpers freely. So, and I think the spare parts is not with a big money, but as a customer, he or she, and also including you, are deserve all the best service. So as TreePeak, we normally do our best and put our heart to support your business as well as we can. And from the above all informations, and I think you will know much more the different functions, also with the different issues will be happened of your daily usage. And if you are still interested in some models, just like the mini dumper tractor version, or the power barrel, or the other electric power tools, and we are welcome to your inquiry. And if you have other questions, and you could ask us online or leave your comments online, and I will answer you directly. And also, and I have got some different inquiry of the shipment. Some of you have already purchased the container in China, and they are ready to be shipped. And you give us some of the informations, and we will support you to be the better shipment options. And I got the several inquiries like that. So as myself and members of TreePeak, and we are welcome to your inquiry. And for the sales promotions on March, and I think you have already known this, right? And that is the special offers for Power Barrel QTP 300N, and also with the electric wheel barrels QTP 150E. For the first special offer, we supply the 2 pieces Power Barrel QTP 300N, and you will get 1 more free electric wheel barrels. And for now, the quantities in our stock that will be reduced every day. So I will update these quantities for you today. For the QTP 300N, there is only 9 pieces. So if you are interested in this model, and now is the best time for your purchasing and for your testing. And for the electric wheel barrels, there is only 7 pieces. So, and from the beginning of the March and until now, there is only 1 week, and we have sold so many of that. So, and I think if you want to test some of the machines in TP collection, now is the best choice for you, and all of them are ready to be at your service. And for the mass production, also the gifts and the coupons, that is ready. So hope you are the luckiest person to get a special offer. And for now, and I will close my part. And if you still have some questions, and you can leave your comments online, and I will answer directly. And now let's move on to next part, and I will invite my partner Candice to be this live. Welcome.
Hi guys, this is Candice, and now is my part. Here I collect some feedback from the clients, and if you are exactly looking for the mini dumper, I hope it's beautiful to you. And for the first one is, why it's difficult to change the gear lever? Well, sometimes we ask this question when they're using, and I think for this part, I also mentioned in the first live show, and you should change the gear lever, and when the machine keep running non-stop, then do it. Well, seems like we drive the car and would you brake it first then do it? So pay attention on it and you can keep the machine in the slow speed and then do it. And sometimes we also feel difficult to make the shift to the right position. And this situation will happen on the old version before. And now all of our mini dumper with the clear position marks on the gearbox platform, and we also do more correct the, and we also do more correct notch to make the shift arrive easily, so you don't need to worry about this part. And for the next question is, can you make Protact engine cover? Well, some of you maybe think that the core part of our mini dumper is exposed and will be easily to damage by the flying stones. And so you want the protection such as the engine cover and others. Well, I admit that there is some model in the market with these designs. But as you can see, it is a different structure with our machines. For those machines, the handlebar is very long and they need to add the protection to make the whole machine looks like harmonious. And also because of the much extra space behind and it will increase the risk of damage to the core part. So protection is necessary. But for our dumper, all the parts is designed compact and wide, so no need of protection. And also, what's more, it will block the filters adjustment and the maintenance added. And we don't we don't suggest that you add it. Then you can trust our choice and our designs. And but we also want to meet your client, but we also want to meet your request, and we never stop to find a way to achieve this expectation, and we finally find a way to do this. So we will extend the top length of the hopper and to maximize the protection from above. And we will also we would like to launch the new machine with the protection in the future, so you can keep following and follow more details on our website and social media. And also, if you have any good ideas, you can contact us free. And for the next part is, can you make 300 kilograms mini dumper a hydraulic drive? Well, to be honest, this question is always be asked, and I understand that you want more convenient way to operate the machine, and so do I. But I think we should not just think about the convenience, but also the practicality. And the 300 kilograms mini dumper with this small body and this pattern at working in narrow place, and its advantages than the bigger guys. And what's more is originally designed for the small jobs such as the garden works, the home use. So it's designed too compact to add the hydraulic system. And what's more, it will lower the cost performance added. Think about it. Would you want to buy a machine with nearly the same price, but the smaller load capacity and the weaker power? The answer is no, of course. And so that's why this part have not achieved yet. And we actually hope that you choose a machine because of its advantages, such as we choose a man, you cannot just ask them to be the perfect one. You should know why you choose it. So if you want the powerful and convenience machine, then the bigger one is what you want. And if you want the light and the economic machine, then the 300 kilograms is better. So hope all of you choose the ideal machine. Well, in a word, we never stop growing up, and we would like to receive more requirements from you in future. And we promise that all of your choice in treatment is worth, no matter for the product's quality and the service. And all the treatment members try to give you the best. So hope to receive more inquiries from you in the beautiful March, and you won't be disappointed. And by the way, we also make some promotion in this purchase season, and I think you guys should know that the promotion about the 300 N power barrel and the electric wheel barrel before, and now we make the new promotion and of other modules such as the jumper and the snow blower and the electric powered tools, and we make the interest line box promotion, and it's also have been updated on the website and social media, and so you can find more details on the website. And if you are interested, don't hesitate to inquiries. And also, if you have any other interested details or other questions, or you want other promotions, that you can also leave your question and the comment online, and we will answer you. And okay, now I will invite my colleague Samantha to introduce the more details about the promotion and maybe others, and I will check if there is online questions.
Okay, and thanks for Candy's performance for some different items for the mini dumper. And for now, I will give you more details with the rubber tracked version. So let me check the comments online and reply you one by one. Okay, the first model, I will give you more details and introduction about the power barrel and QTP 300N. For this kind of model, it is top sales in our mini dumper collections, and with the engine that we normally use Longxing and 6.5 HP and gasoline type. With the gearbox, it is with 4+4 and a chain drive system, 3 forward and 1 reverse. And for this kind of products, we use the pneumatic wheels and the pneumatic tires to make the users into less pressures on the labor. And for the load capacity on this model, that is 300 kilograms. I think and you will see some different models and just very familiar with this one, and they are with a different load capacity. Theirs is only 250 kilograms, and ours is 300 kilograms. I think this is the big difference. And the second one, that is for the direction. And for our power barrel and QTP 300N, there is separated direction systems. It means when you are turning left and turn right, and it could be controlled by the direction system and not on your own labor. It will save a lot of energy of the workers. And the third one, that is for the gearbox. On the power barrel, QTP 300N gearbox, that is our patent. So we use our own letters on the marked onto the gearbox. We will know and when and where this kind of product exported. So if there is some problems or gearbox just broken, you just tell us that number and we will know and which parts that will be manufactured by us. And after that, I want to talk about some the other highlights on this model. The first one, that is surface. You know, our producing process on the surface, that is powder coating. We use the UV and anti-UV powder to make the surface beautiful and look with a good looking, could be maintained for such a long time. And the second one, that is for the direction key. And we have the separated direction system, and also with the clutch keys, and also with the brake keys, with the accessory keys. For these 4 keys and the spare parts, we supply them freely, and for the container orders. And the fourth one that I mentioned, that should be with the OEM service. And some customer give us feedback, and they want to make some innovations on the power barrel and want to add the plastic add the plastic or metal covers on the engine to protect engine well, it could be supported you to supply that. And we have already made some of the drawings and make some of the samples, and it's tested well during these days. And for now, it could be support your mass production and mass orders. That is welcome. And after that, and I will talk about some of the package on this power barrel. It is 85% assembly well in the wooden pallet. It means when you get that, you should fix the wheels and fix the hookers by yourself. And only these two ways and for you to assemble that. And after that, and then you can use the dumper directly. And for all the dumpers, when we export it to abroad, there is no engine oil in that. So please pay attention on that. When you got the product and just unassemble the package, then add the engine oil first thing to make the engine into a good conditions in your daily use life. And after that, for some after sales service, we supply all the spare parts of power barrel. So no matter the power barrel QTP 300N or Lubrications version QTP 300B or C or 500C or self-loading different versions of mini dumper, we supply all spare parts on that. And for the color and also with your customer's logo, that is okay. And normally the MOQ on this machine, that is one piece. So if you are interested and want to test this kind of machine, that is welcome. For the shipment of mini dumper, and no matter wheel type or the rubber truck type, and we send them by sea and to a local port. Some customer, maybe you are just the first time to import, and we supply the etcf code and to your forward, and also we could supply CIF and door-to-door service. The only thing we want to do and support you as much as we can and to let you do your business well. So if you have any inquiry or you have the other questions, that is welcome. And after the introduction of our barrel QTP 300N, let's move on to the Protact and mini dumper. And for this kind of Protact mini dumper, it is the first collections in all the construction field. And I think, and maybe there for some of the older partners, and we are cooperated at this kind of product at the first time. And it is belong to the regular products in TP collection. And there are 300 kilograms and also with the 500 kilograms load capacity. For the bucket, there is two versions for your better options. The first one, that is one closed bucket. It means it would be better loaded some of the water or sand or some of the liquid. I think some of these stuff into that will be better. And another bucket option that is extensive, and like the QTP 300B and QTP 500B. The extensive bucket could be make that wider and longer and just make that into a platform. And maybe some of you will use that to fix some of the wooden plate or you cut some of the wood into the pieces. I think the extensive bucket will be the best choice for you. Except this, and there is also with a high extension and also snow blade also with the closed versions on that. So the 3 or 4 pieces on the different attachment will be matched each models very well. And after that, I want to talk about some gearbox. For the 300 kilograms mini dumper is different from 500 kilograms mini dumper. The gearbox is different. Some of you will be request us and that will be replaced directly. The answer is no. So if you want to purchase some spare parts such as the cables or gearbox on the different load capacities version, that will be separated. So and the 300 kilograms will be have their own gearbox and with the different cables. And also for the 500 kilograms, also you need to purchase the different gearbox with the other spare parts. That is totally different and not matched with that, and not with the replacement on each model. And after that, and for the Protact version, and the Protact will be replaced or maintains and for 12 months. And I think it is really a top quality controls on Protact. We add some the natural rubber and also with the steel pieces in that. So for the solid and also with the long strong usage, and that will be supported very well. And for the package for Protact version, and I can see, and that is nearly 100% packaged well in the wooden pallet, and with the closed version bucket, and we assembly them well. So, and when you get that, and just open it, and you can make the engines start and do your work directly. And for some the extensive buckets, and you need to fix the bucket by yourself when you get that. So I think it is a really simple and easy way for you to check that. And we supply the instruction book for every model. It is really clear for you to get the clear views of every process of assembly, so that is no problem. And after that, and I will talk about self-loading mini dumper version. And we have do some advertisings on self-loading version. The model number that is 600H and also the 500H. Some of the clients will ask me what's the difference between these two. To be honest, for the function that is totally same. Yeah, and all of them belong to self-loading version mini dumper. For the QTP 500H, this one we cooperated with the European customers. I think from the technicians and also with the different magnetic the design on the different areas customer, and the QTP 500H will be welcomed in the European market a lot, I think, yeah. Because every year and we will collect and also analyze the exporting data and by the different models of the mini dumper. So this is our conclusion. And for the QTP 600H, some the deep buyers, I think, and that's much more than us. And because at the beginning of the self-loading, we cooperated with the Netherlands customer and to create this model. And so the functions on these two self-loading version mini dumper, it is totally same and only with a different looking. And for the hydraulic pump on the self-loading mini dumper, it is also belong to the imported from Italy, and also our Chinese engineer cooperated with Italian engineers together to make this hydraulic pump. And one of my partner asked me before, and how do you maintain the hydraulic pump, such as the quality, package, and also with the delivery? The reason is there. We could connect it well and with the Italian engineer to make sure the hydraulic pump and in stock, and also make sure the hydraulic pump and in a top qualities on that. About the package, and they are totally packaged into the wooden pallet, and for these two models self-loading version, it is 100% assembled well in a wooden pallet. When you get that, and only open the wooden pallet, and you can make your dumper working directly. For the after service on these two models, and all is belong to the hydraulic pump. So we supply the different bubbles and also with the pump for your reference. And if you just purchase and continue order, we supply these spare parts for you freely. If you want to test some machines like the self-loading version or mini dumper or manual taping or hydraulic taping, that is available. And for now, the delivery time that will be 35 days for the European market. The reason is the engine, because for the engine will be Europe 5 standard to the European market, and also EPA standard in the North American market. For the EPA standard, it takes much more longer for us to book, and because different areas have different requests. So many customers complained with us about the delivery time, and they said your quality is the first, but I really concerned about the delivery time. Yes, that's our fault and that's our problem. And to be honest, and I think it is really difficult for any manufacturers who produce the different product ranges. And you can imagine that. And today, the one of customer will be request Longxing engine. Another one that will be request rigid Stratton, or maybe American or Canada customer want to Honda engine. It is really difficult for us to keep all the different brand engine in stock. That will be with a lot of cost. So our producing pressure will be much more than that. And then from that, and we change our producing process. So all the orders that belong to the OEM and also with the ODM. So, and if you want to test some machines, please take action earlier than before, and we need to prepare engine first. Except engine, other spare parts are totally produced by ourselves, and we could control that very well, and then the engine. So this is the first time for me to talk about some details of our producing, especially I think the inner truths of any manufacturers. And after that, and you may want to change some of the colors or of the different versions on the dumper, and it could be okay for the sample. We normally supply the random pieces because it takes much more longer for us to change the different colors. And I have mentioned that before, the surface producing that is powder coating. So, and for our one production line, there will be 1,500 pieces mini dumper come out. So if you just want your own color and only with the few quantities, it is really disaster for the manufacturers. And although this is truth, we are open-minded to get your new orders, and we want to grow up with you guys together and in 2022. And for the sales promotions on March, and no matter QTP 300N or electric wheelbarrow, and or maybe you're just interested in the electric hand trolley, it is our patent. And so all the different models of TP collections, we would like to support you to do better and in your own field. I will let Candice help me to check the comments online. Is there any questions or comments online? Okay, and for the several lives content, and we have finished the mini dumper and power barrel, also with a concrete mixer, and also the electric hand trolley. And you can see there is no electric wheelbarrows in our line because it has been sold. For this kind of product, it is really the top sales in our full collections. If you are interested in some models, you can send the product link online, and I will answer you directly. And for some different process of working, such as delivery, package, or shipment, or the other service, and we would like to support you to do better. We have our own shipment company and has already cooperated with MSC China Line or MSK or airlines the different with a long-term cooperation time. So I think our price will be competitive. And although the price is the first priority thing, we would like to supply the different options for you guys to do the better choice. In the following days, and we will show you log splitters and also the snow rollers, because for these two kinds of products, and normally that is the purchasing season will be at May or June. So we want to make this sample in our live to let you know some of the specifications and also with the different functions. You may have to plan your September purchase in advance. I think, and if we miss something yesterday, and we should catch today as well. And future will be resulted at what we did in today. So, and no matter you are interested in our products or not, that's okay. And we would like to support each other to do better in the near future. Okay, I will invite Candice to join us and to talk about the other things.
Hi, this is Candice. I'm back. And now I will repeat some daytime of the motives and to help you for your purchasing. And for the mini dumper now, the lead time is 30 days to 60 days. And for the hydraulic type, it's more than 60 days. And because there is the import part need to be ordered in advance, and also because of the lead time of the engine is a little long now. And for the power barrel P2P 300N now sample is available, so welcome to your inquiry. And for the electric power tools, the lead time is about 25 days to 30 days. And for the electric wheel barrel, now the sample is available, but only a few samples in stock, so don't miss it if you are interested. And for the construction equipment such as the combine mixer, the plate compactor, and the wood chipper, the lead time is 30 working days. Because for these machines is really popular in the last year and overbooking since last year. I believe that some old clients clearly know that. Yeah. And so if you are interested in the sample, and we can communicate in advance, and also we suggest that you can wait for the bulk quantity to produce together, because the lead time may be shorter. Yes, and if you are the wholesaler or the dealer, I think it's worth for you to wait. And if you have any other goods also buying from China, waiting for loading, and it's better, and we can send the sample to there for loading together. And for the mini exact meter, and the lead time is fast and stable now. We usually need 15 days to 20 days. And same to the new products we extended this year, the power toil, the roller compactor, our sample is available. And for the snow blower, which is popular in the June and July purchase season, and also we will introduce this machine in the next few live shows, and the lead time is about the 60 days. Some module is available, and also we make the promotion of these products with the mini dumper and power tools, and you can find my details on our website. Okay, and I hope this can help you for your purchase season, and all of you find the ideal machine in this beautiful March. And today is the Women's Days, and also give my best wishes to all of you. And today is your days, and so is every day. So you are the special and happy Women's Day. Okay, now I think we will finish today's live show, and I will invite my colleague Samantha to invite us again. Yes, and we will give you the conclusion of this live show. And
okay, so thanks for followers and also for the partners, because I saw some new fresh and just come in, and also see some of the partners. And thanks for your time and attention, and hope you enjoy this moment with us. And let me give you a short conclusion about what our content today. And today we have finished some common issues for the mini dumper usage maintenance, and such as power barrel, and also with the rubber tracked versions for the different collections in TP mini dumper. Hope you guys have a clear views on these kind of products. And for the sales promotion on March, and everything is ready to be at your service. So welcome your inquiry, and hope you are the luckiest person to get a special gift that will be ready for you. And for the following lives, we will show you the new items such as log splitter, snow rollers, and with the different introductions and also the other details. So hope keep following and follow Tree Peak, and we will see you on every Tuesday and Thursday morning, 8 a.m. or maybe in the future. And I and Candice will give you some loading day or factory tour. So hope you enjoy this moment with us.
Yes, and so hope to see you on the next live show. So see you. Bye.
Okay, see you. Bye.